We have all the details in the story of the Blue Angels. For the last 75 years, the world-famous Blue Angels flight team has inspired and entertained awestruck crowds. It all started in 1946 when Chief of Naval Operations Admiral Chester Nimitz had a vision to create a flight exhibition team in order to raise the public's interest in naval aviation and boost Navy morale. Enthusiastic crowds turned out in droves to see the Blue Angels perform precision combat maneuvers. Needless to say, these aircraft have evolved quite a bit since those early days, and now the familiar sight of the F-18 Hornet continues to galvanize citizens, young and old, across America.
Our goal is to showcase the pride and professionalism of naval aviation. My job in the air show is the lead solo pilot, so it's my job with number 6 to demonstrate the max performance capabilities. You'll see that we do a lot of opposing maneuvers where we oppose each other from the edge of the airspace, so almost 10 miles apart, and we come with over 1,000 miles an hour of closure and demonstrate what our aircraft can do. So we bring to you a show that incorporates precise flying. Blue Angels 1, 2, 3, and 4 demonstrate just how close the aircraft can be to one another. Very slow and precise turns. They get at one point 18 inches apart from each other. So that demonstrates these powerful machines exactly what can be done with them.
Throughout our nation's history, each generation has had its share of challenges. But the COVID-19 virus that emerged tested our country in a way that hasn't been seen since the Asian flu took more than 100,000 lives in the 1950s. In the early stages of the pandemic, the Blue Angels' performances took on an extra sense of inspiration for our frontline workers as part of Operation Strong. Their skill and teamwork were symbolic of the way in which our nation has rallied together to push through this challenging time.
I was very touched and moved because my family, I have a military background. I have a lot of family in the military. So to see them fly over and honor us just touched me really emotionally because I have so much pride in our military. So for them to acknowledge the work that we're doing to take care of our patients, it really moved a lot of us. This has really brought us together because this is just not a one-person show. That we need everybody from nurses, PCTs, respiratory therapy. We need everybody to take care of our patients and what's going on around us.
No matter the time or situation, the Blue Angels have accomplished the mission and the dreams that Admiral Nimitz had for this initiative when it first started back in the 1940s.
I'm obviously very honored to be a Blue Angel pilot. For me, this is an awesome way to serve my country. But the most important thing about it is that it's in between our operational tours. But really for us, it's not just about flying air shows, it's about demonstrating the pride and professionalism of our armed services. And it's what people sometimes fail to grasp about the Blue Angels, is that it's not about the air show, it's about us showing what our men and women are doing right now overseas. The problem is we can't take our aircraft and all of our people to an aircraft carrier or overseas and show what we do at sea. And since we can't show them that, we bring it here.